good-looking folks there.
Yeah. One day Dolly Parton will look 78, but not yet.
Yeah.
All right, Kim is bringing us a tomorrow morning forecast that looks a lot like what we were talking about last night at
No,
this
this
time.
is not a repeat, but kind of it is.
Yeah.
It is, and it's just not the morning to hit the snooze. It's the morning to try to get up early and get going, because we will definitely have some slowdowns tomorrow with more snow overnight tonight. Right now in Detroit, it is 23 degrees, 21 in Ann Arbor, 15 in Lapeer, 20 in Monroe. Winter weather advisory means travel will be difficult in the areas that you see shaded in blue, but all over southeast lower Michigan. It's just going to be a little bit worse in Monroe, Wayne, and Washtenaw. And then Sanilac and St. Clair getting some lake effect snow throughout the day as well. So weather impacts right during that morning commute, 6 a.m., 8 a.m., both high impacts, so travel will be difficult, and then moderate for noon and 4 o'clock, especially those side streets that don't get cleared will still be slippery. Timeline. 1 a.m. to 4 a.m., snow moves in from south to north. So you'll get it first in Monroe, and then Detroit, and then up north of Detroit. Snow showers and a slow commute tomorrow between 4 a.m. and 11 a.m. We'll continue to see the heavier snow showers. They'll taper off in the afternoon, with the exception of lake effect snow that will total up quite a bit for you folks up in Port Huron, up to Sandusky, and again over by the lake. Temperatures are key. Not really so much for we're in that dangerous territory as far as wind chills go, but now we need that salt to work, and we're going to be close to it. Right now we're at 22 degrees, City Airport 23, Metro. So the effectiveness of salt, this is per 1 pound of salt. If you're at 30 degrees, it melts 46 pounds of ice. But look what happens. You just drop by 5 degrees to 25. Now that same 1 pound of salt only melts 14 pounds. You get to 20 and down from there, and it's pretty ineffective. And we'll be right in here where 1 pound of salt's barely going to make a dent. So they'll add some calcium to it, and it will be brine, and it will help, but certainly is going to be slippery tomorrow morning. 2 a.m. we've got snow showers starting, especially down to our south. It'll be a little heavier, and then all over Metro Detroit throughout the morning commute up until about noon, when we start to see things taper off slightly through the afternoon. By your evening commute, it's not snowing. We might have a few flurries, but it's definitely still going to be a little slippery. Snow totals by about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a quick 2 to 3 inches across much of Metro Detroit, some places getting as much as 4, and then right along the lakeshore there could be as much as 5 inches. But 2 to 3, a little bit more than what we had today, maybe by an inch or so in most communities. 8, City Airport right now is the feels like forecast for tomorrow morning, and then Saturday morning at 7 a.m. it will drop to 16 below in Pontiac and Howell, 17 below in Ann Arbor. So once we get the snow out of here tomorrow, we replace it with that Arctic blast like we saw earlier in the week. 18 degrees overnight tonight. Snow moves in after midnight, continues through much of the day tomorrow. 22 will be the high, picking up at least a few inches of snow in most communities. Weekend, well, it's dry, but we trade it for some very cold temperatures. And then next week, finally, we get back to normal. Monday, 32 degrees, little rain snow mix for Tuesday, and changes over to all rain as our temperatures climb close to 40 by the middle of next week.
Things break right on Sunday at Ford Field. We won't notice the clouds next week either.
Can I just say thank you to the Lions?
Exactly. It's made it a lot.
Taking some of the pressure off.
People's moods are just definitely, at least we have the Lions, right?
For sure, for sure.